We're just really proud of our guys. We've got a really tough schedule. Even the first 6 league games have been really tough, really high-ranked opponents, and none higher than Arizona. Got a lot of respect for what they do, and our guys just came together and had a really tremendous effort and played really hard and played right to the final buzzer.
All right, sure.
Just in Wazoo watch, Coach, can you talk about the front court and the job they did against Arizona today?
Did tremendous. I mean, Mo was just 24 and 14. He was really motivated. Didn't feel like he played his best game at Arizona State, and really answered the bell. He's been really good in the league. I think 5 out of 6 games he's been a really good player, and he kind of led the charge. And him and TJ are 2 captains, and they're great leaders. And to be able to guard, and then we're undersized trying to guard Tabellus. I mean, he had 16, I think, in the first half, and he's a really good player. And between Andre and DJ, we did our best to try to keep there, and getting Andrame in there helped too. I think he got on the glass and gave us some size.
And then Arizona started to make a run. I think it got to a 7-point game, and then you guys were able to go on a 7-0 run, close the game out there. Can you talk about the resiliency of your team there?
You know what? We've been in that situation before, and we let one get away against UCLA. So I think really TJ really stepped up, and they're pressuring hard. And I talked to him earlier in the game. I said, if they're pressuring us when we're in that situation, someone's gonna have to go by someone to make a play. And he made a really, really tough finish against Balo, and just kind of willed it in. And he made another play, and then he made the big assist to took it from 9 to 12, I think, when Mo hit the dagger 3 at the end of the clock, and that was. You got to do that to win a game on the road. Road teams, are going to have to make some threes on the road, and they're really good offensively, so you can never relax. Alrighty.
You've been coming here for years. What's it like to hear this place go quiet and watch people leave early?
It's unusual. I'll tell you that. You always, we're no different than players. You have these. You imagine you got to dream it for it to come true, and so you start thinking about quiet in the crowd, and you just in your mind you go possession by possession. I did look up, about a minute and a half. I saw people filing, or about minute 12. I was like, focus. You still, things can happen, and we were able to hang on. It's great.
They've been struggling a little bit offensively. What did you do to kind of slow them down?
I be honest, their inside attack is so potent, and I felt like we just tried to limit their catches as best we could. I think that helped. And we blocked a lot of shots today, whether they recorded them or not, like just on the rotations and around the rim. You got to make some plays to win. We made some big time plays, and I think they didn't. They struggled a little with Washington. I don't know if that had any. I thought maybe our zone slowed them down, but our man-to-man kind of slowed it. We didn't turn it over. That helps. We only turn over 9 times. And they had a little run flurry. They get in transition to just so much momentum.
You played them pretty physically. Did you feel like, did you sense a little frustration on their end?
Not really. I think maybe, I think Bamba unheralded one, because I think putting a 6'5" guy on Kerr is important. I mean, whatever. I just think that's you don't usually have that kind of guy as a point guard. You're like, whoa, this guy's that I think, if anything, physicality maybe there, just where he can't, because he kind of makes them go in transition in the half court, and he had a 3 there in that stretch. I was like, oh no, but we were lucky. I think fortunate. I think someone blocked those 3s too. That was really nice.
I was going to say, could you summarize the victory in a word or two? Just a program, a historic victory for the program.
All right. You know what? I had no idea that was the biggest win probably in our program in 30 or 40 years since Coach Ravel, and someone told me that after the game. But it's just, we played a really tough schedule, and I think it put us in position. That UCLA game, I'm sure, got us ready. We gave that one away at home, and we got in the same position, and it matters. Experience matters, and to do it on the road is even more special. And I thought Arizona, they had a couple looks, but I guess we were feisty enough just to hang in there.
I know you talked about Bamba a little bit, but they cut it to 5. He hits the 2 lands. He blocks the creases shot. He makes the play to get it to Mo. For a guy who's maybe been a bit of an offensive slump, how critical is that from one of your veterans?
He's our leader. He's our captain. No one cares more than that guy. No one works harder at his game. We've been talking about, hey, you don't have to worry about it. It's just part of the process of becoming an all-league player. Whatever you have to do, you're getting a good defender every night. but probably might go unnoticed as he guarded Teresa the whole night and did a tremendous job. He said like that block shot was big. He just made all the winning plays late. Big drive, finish over Ballo, and like I said, the kick out 3 to Mo and the block shot kind of really just separated the game.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Enjoy the Modelo's.
Enjoy the Modelo's.
Well, Southwest has them. We'll drink.
We'll give access to Travis Green here.
Hey, Coach, can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Okay, I got 2 questions for you. My first question is just how big is this win for you guys moving forward this season?
The win is huge, obviously. It's the first biggest one in 35 years. We had UCLA, good opportunity to win that game. We couldn't put it away, but our guys were really resilient and came back to beat USC. We lost a tough game against Arizona State and were able to bounce back, get a great effort. So that's just a good quality of what we're about.
My last question for you here, Coach, is where does this rank in all-time wins for you? I imagine this has to be up there.
I'll throw some props to my Columbia team to beat Villanova by 18 on the road. that was against Jay Wright when they had 2 guys that went on to win a national championship. But this just as big, if not bigger. Just heck of a job. Really proud of our guys.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Congrats.
All right, we'll give it to Colton Clark.
Just one for you. You hold Arizona, obviously a top-ranked offense in the country, to season lows in field goal percentage and points. What do you think about the matchup or what you guys sent at them defensively helped you there and limiting them?
We just felt like we know we didn't give our best defensive effort against Arizona State because we only had 8 deflections for the entire game. So, we've been talking about our ball handling gave us a chance at Arizona State to win the game or be in that game, but our defense just wasn't good enough. We know to win on the road. So we bounced back. Coach Shaw wanted to go full 3 hours yesterday. I tried to hold him. I kept it to 2, and we get some live action, which we normally don't do, but it was what was needed. And Muhammad really answered the bell and responded in a huge way.